again, Leah. We can't watch the game without any walkers. I got an idea.
Baby, we both know this is not our time. It's time to say goodbye until we meet again. 'Cause this is not the end. There will come a day when we will find a way. And the angels crying when the stars align, and I'll be there. No, I don't care about the world, 'cause all is still love, and all I care about is you. It's stuck on me like a tattoo. No, I don't care about the world. I want to find you forever. Just to get closer to you. It's stuck on me like a tattoo.
Afternoon. "22 days to go." Go on then, Gizzlebar. Go on, let's hear you sing.
So, I brought a special guest with me, and I'm pretty sure
Brilliant
right now
song,
you
yeah.
don't know her yet. You don't know her yet, but after this performance, you guys will be talking about this. You will be talking about this. I brought my friend Antoinetta here, all the way from Romania, and actually, she's an opera singer. She had been doing
An
20 years
opera
of
singer?
music, and
I
right
bet
now
you she's
she's
from
trying to do a crossover with
Luxembourg
Indian music. She's
or
absolutely
Europe.
amazing. I would like to ask you to do a little bit a cappella over here. With
Go
me
on, sing
stage.
for me, baby.
Look at this stunning angel. Look at this stunning angel.
Bet you couldn't do that on a Sunday morning, could you?
Please make some noise for that. All right. Are you guys absolutely ready for the next two motherfucking songs?
Fuck yeah. I'm ready. Clap, clap, clap. Listen. I can't clap at the minute, sorry. News. No, listen, no. I can't speak at any of it. Not one word of it. You know. Thank fuck. I've never had to use Russian in my life. No Russian, no. What happened in Afghanistan? Just got battered. I'll tell you one thing. The only good thing about Russia is I can't think of a reason. Not one. Except to assassinate a president. You know, fuck him. Fuck Vladimir Putin. How about that? In 22 days, my life is going to change a little bit. You know. But it's all about transition, timing, and tenacity. The three T's. Tenacity, timing. That's just crazy. Maybe. Free Ireland. Never mind free Palestine. Get them flags off the bridge. In a jiffy, you're in the licky. Archers. Send it. Right on it. Namaste, alright, yeah.
Open for fun.
You know. Here, do you want to hear something funny? So I tried to go out on my scooter before and go on a ride down the canal to my mother's. And halfway down the road, I realised, Jewett, you are not getting all the way down there without hurting yourself. So I had to get an Uber. And whilst I was in the Uber, the geezer from Pakistan said to me, "Okay, brother." I said, "Yeah, I'm good. What happened to your hand?" I said, "That's a scratch." "You Irish?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "You been long over here?" I said, "Yeah, probably longer than you, motherfucker." And what? He started laughing. He's like, "I've been here 30 years. I said, "Me too." I said, "You're from Pakistan, aren't you?" He said, "How do you know?" I said, "'Cause my brother-in-law's from there." He said, "I'm Muslim." I said, "I'm Jewish." Sorry? He said, "I'm Muslim." I says, "Oh, I'm Christian." I said, "No, I know you don't like that probably." He said, "No, brother, I'm good." He said, "You know anything about Islam?" I said, "Yeah, I know a little bit." "He's the most dominant champion in the UFC." He said, "What?" He said, "You just asked me, did I know anything about Islam?" "Yeah, 155 division. Alhamdulillah. I know you guys don't like this. Alhamdulillah. Tomorrow I'm going to smash your boy, guys. I'm going to smash your boy, guy." He's like, "You like Islam, Makachev?" I said, "Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. I'm a big fan of Dagestan." He said, "Well, me personally, I'm from Pakistan." I said, "Brilliant. 9 minutes left on the journey." So I was like, "You're from there, yeah? You come here 30 years ago." I says, "What do you run away from?" "The Russians." I said, "Were you a fighter?" He said, "Are you a policeman?" I said, "Does that look like I'm a policeman?" "I'm an ex-drug addict that made a lot of wrong choices in my life." He said, "I was a soldier, yeah, on the front line." He says, "How did you know?" "I was not just a vet, but I was also from Pakistan." I said, "It's something I've worked on over the years, internal affairs, and I'm culturally sensitive because my only sister is married to a man who's Muslim, who's been to the Kaaba twice. My sister's got a good life." He says, "You happy, brother?" I said, "I'm working on that too." He said, "You know what?" He said, "Any Irishman I've ever spoke to that's been over here, I've never spoke to anyone that's been here this long and kept their accent." And I was like, "Well, you see, all my life I didn't want to forget where I come from. And in 22 days, brother, I'm going to have all my teeth taken out. I was a drug addict, a drug dealer, and I nearly got executed for it. So I understand me and you are strangers in this city, but England's give me a good life, you know. Uh, and thank you for your service. Like I said, you don't judge a book by its cover, and you certainly don't judge a book by the Bible or the Quran. You're a person at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck where you're from. You get pricks from everywhere." But he said, "What do you know about Islam?" I said, "Well,
After meeting with EU leaders,
he's the UFC lightweight champion at the minute. He comes from Dagestan. He's one of the most humble fighters ever. He'll go down as the GOAT in UFC history. He'll go down bigger than John Jones, bigger than GSP, bigger than anybody." Like I said, in Dagestan, they're more hungry because they come from the mountains. And I tell you one thing, their skill sets are like next level. judo, sambo, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, all nurtured into one. You know, and if you look at that win streak, all them from Dagestan in the whole camp, maybe they've lost 3 times between the lot of them. You know, the next level fighters, you know, and they're more hungry. I like Muslim fighters, man, because they have that faith, and once you have faith and discipline, once you have discipline like them Muslim lads have, who fight in the UFC, like Islam Makhachev, man. My favourite fighter, well, Justin Gaethje is probably up there, like, because he's a savage, man. You know, but Max Holloway slapped him, didn't he? You know, he went into a dogfight, man. Nah, listen, bro, my man showed me a bullet hole or two. You know, it was like me and him have something in common. Do you understand? I used to be a racist, I told him. I used to be a racist, bro. You know, and then a black lady helped me. And it blew everything out of the water for me about colour and race and superiority and being proud of the skin you're born in, which I am. You know, I don't have the views I used to have. I used to hate black people, gay people. You know, that's how ignorant I was. Like judging people because of their sexuality or their nationality. Who the fuck am I? You know, we all want the same thing in life. It's just to live our life, you know, that kind of way.
It could only be Cadbury Dairy Milk.
Anyway, sorry for going on. Shout out to Scott. Shout out to Mr. Ron. And here, if he makes 160, I'd fight King Kong.
Love of my life, my soulmate.
Maybe 170 then.
You're my best friend.
But here, I did say, the next thing I hit, I'll break. I told you this for months, did I not?
Now half of me.
The next thing I hit, I will break.
Don't know anything at all.
I don't look for trouble.
Who am I to say you love me? I don't know anything at all.
How did we ever get to this? Pictures of my princess when she barely lived. Now I'm looking in the mirror feeling very sick. Cause you're talking like it isn't when it really is. I couldn't be her fairy when she lost her teeth. And pushed the pound under her pillow when she fell asleep. Now I'm drowned in sorrow and it's very deep. Cause time ain't promised and it's got me weak. And daddy's little princess don't notice me. And you're the reason why and it's cold to see. And even though I tried, she won't just be reasonable inside to resolve this plea.
You love me. I don't know anything at all.
I only need one night.
Who am I to say
How are you, Christine?
you need me? I don't know anything at all.
Fuck it.
Reminiscing on my baby queen. When she used to wake me up out of my sleep. Now I'm waking up alone like it's all a dream. Cause my baby's so grown and I can't believe you're talking like I wasn't there from the start. Like I didn't take you in and you took my heart. Cause I was broke, you pushed it in your little jar and turned cold. Just as soon as times got hard, I had to go. Even though it tore me apart, I had to know. I never thought it would last. But of course for my daughter, I would starve and put up with your shit on her behalf.
You love me. I don't know anything at all. Who am I to say you need me?
Bollocks.
I don't know anything at all.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
It's money over bitches any day. Come on, Man United versus Tottenham. I'll tell you one thing, man. I'm praying that Man United win this game. How are you even praying Man United win tomorrow? You know what I mean? They have to win. You know, it's been a long season. This has been the longest season for me in history. Since I come to Manchester in '93, and I can't ever remember seeing a Man United team finishing 15th to 18th place at the end of the season. I've never seen it. You know, so see Pedro, even winning the Europa League isn't gonna get him off from where he finished in the fucking league. You know, he's like, in the history of Man United managers, this geezer like will not listen. Listen, three at the back it doesn't work. Not in English football anyway, I don't think. But because of him, we're sitting in 18th place or 17th, is it? It may as well be here. We've never been this close to relegation since '93. I can't remember a season like this. You know, 18th, 17th. Never mind finishing in the top 10. Not even finishing fucking 15th place, mate. That's embarrassing. Like, that's an achievement. Like, you know what? Me and my son could have managed in that fucking team better than that gobshite. You know, three at the back, it's not working. New strategy, 6 weeks, scratch it. Pre-Fergie, like Fergie had a bad couple of seasons, right? And then went on to fucking dominate the Premier League. You know, look at Alex Ferguson. Did he win the Premier League in his first fucking season? He nearly got us relegated. I'm praying that we win tomorrow. You know, like, this has to be the longest season in history for me. And it's more torture and it's more magnified because I live in this city 30 odd years, you know, and it's like, for the last so many years, Manchester's been blue. It's bad enough that I have to take into consideration that Liverpool has battered everybody this year and are champions. You know, and look where we are. That's why I'm silent. I'm not saying a word, man. Why would you say a word when your team is in 17th place? Even if he wins the Europa League tomorrow, yeah, we'd be in the Champions League. Thank fuck. I suppose I'd rather have a final in the Europa League than be fucking relegated to League One or fucking whatever they call it nowadays. You know, it's like, I tell you one thing, see, being a Man United fan, this season has been long.
I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. That some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life.
So,
that in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment.
Definitely.
A lot of failure. A lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why does this have to happen to me? those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. Their rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, godlike feature that only the special among us will ever taste. It's something that truly exists in all of us.
It's very important for you to believe that you are the one. Most people, they raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves. That a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear. The fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? These are not risk takers.
You spend so much time with other people. You spend so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them. You know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream.
True. So
But
fucking
people
true.
who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
I have like 5 minutes and then I'm
When
gone.
you become the right person, what you do is you start separating yourself from other people. You begin to have a certain uniqueness. As long as you're following other people, as long as you're being a copycat,
As long as
you
it's
will
not
never,
me heart,
ever be
what?
the best copycat in
What's
the
on
world.
our
But
broken
you
hands and
will
a
be
broken
the best
heart?
you could be. I'm telling you
And a
to define
broken
your
mind.
value.
That everybody won't see it. That everybody won't join you. That everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that you are an uncommon breed. It's necessary that you align yourself with people and attract people into your business who are hungry, people who are unstoppable and unreasonable, people who are refusing to leave life just as it is and who want more. The people that are living their dream of finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them.
If you want to be more successful, if you want to have and do stuff you ain't never done before, number two, I'm asking you to invest in you. To invest in you.
Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. That you don't have to go through life being a victim. And even though you face disappointments, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself.
This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. Period.
No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it.
I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities. And some of you right now, you want to be, you know what I'm saying? You want to go to the next level. I want to counsel. You know, I want to be an engineer.
How are you,
I wanna
Lee?
be
I'm
a
just
doctor.
about to
Listen
fuck
me.
off.
You can't get to that level. You can't get to the level
Oh yeah,
economically
that'll
you
do
want to
me.
be
Don't be
until
telling
you start
people how much
investing
it
your
is.
mind. You're not reading books.
You think I have
challenging you.
loads of money and I haven't? I'm not as rich as you. Hey, I don't have a book out yet, but I will one day, you motherfucker, and I'll mention you in it definitely. 100%. You come in and I'm just about to fuck off, bro. I've been watching something on Netflix with me chick. You know how it is, bro. There she is there, look. Me queen. Nah, the other day, man, it was fun. You know, like, you know, when they were making them molds in me mouth, bro, I was just in a different place. I just lay down, closed my eyes. I couldn't close my mouth though. Forgive me for being rude. You're not supposed to whip your phone out when the dentist is just about to look in your mouth. So, for my bad for that. That won't happen again. But in all fairness, it's like I've said to myself, you know, put your pride and your principles aside. You know, who's it going to benefit in the long run? Everybody around me, including myself, you know, so, yeah. I tell you one thing, for many years I've missed many appointments and that's on me, but I tell you what, I won't be missing this. Right guys, I'm going to end me live because my missus won't leave me alone. I've a broken hand and all I have, well, a fucked up hand. But thanks everyone for coming in, and if you've not bought Leah's book, Born in Prison, can you go and do it? Lee, I'll bang it. Do you know what? I've not even been on my Instagram, bro. I can't communicate properly. Me fucking fingers and all. It's like, and it's like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'll have 15 coffees, 6 sugars. Yeah, Lisa's paying for a what? Nah, listen. It is what it is. Well, I'm looking forward to it too. You know, I told the kids and all, like, you know, I was like, look, it's gonna go 2 ways. It'll either work or it won't. But at least I'll get my smile back for a little bit. You know, I'm 51. You know, it's not as I'm in my 40s or my early 30s. You know, I'm the early side of 60. Do you understand that? You know, and in life, sometimes, you know, you have to be a big boy and grow up. Yeah, but I'm going to be 51 this year, you know. So that means in 9 years I'm fucking 60. I don't feel up here in anyway. You know, like sometimes you have to put your pride, your ego aside, and your principles. Fuck your principles and your pride. You know, if it's gonna, like I said, you have to take that step. I was terrified to go anywhere near it anywhere, and if had been anybody else, you know, Bruno Fernandes had a knocking at me door and saying, here, amigo, I don't speak Portuguese. Dude, I've got a great dentist. You know what? I'd have let Bruno down. And I'd have picking Lee. You know, so how are you calling? I'm over the moon, I am. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking terrified and getting all these taken out of my head. You know, I am shitting it. Oh, stop it, man. It's like I said, you know, when you get to the other side of addiction and cravings for drugs and shit like that, and you see the damage that it can do to you, not just to your fucking teeth, to your mind. You know, like the one thing I have, like, is I've never been a drinker all my life, you know, and I have discipline. If you've no discipline by the time you're 50, you are fucked. You know, like sometimes when that little voice in your head is saying, oh, ring in sick or cancel your appointment and arrange it for another 2 months and prolonging it over time, and then before you know it, 20 years are gone. You know, so I just want to smile again. You know, I'm looking forward to it, you know. Like, anything has to be better than this. You know, right, I'm gonna end me live. You can all fuck off and thanks for coming in. Nah, bro, I'm over the moon. You know, like I said, if I had been anybody else, I would have jacked in. But you know, it's like it is what it is. You know, I always used to say, and I've said for many years, I don't want to forget where I'm from. But you know what? I'm ready now to forget. I'll get my teeth taken out and I'll start writing a book. And if I don't finish it, my son will. And my brothers will help him. just in case I don't get the job done. In this book, I'm going to name a couple of people who fucked me over in my life. Household names back where I'm from. You see, I come to the UK as a kid at 18. And then I went back, got into trouble, sold drugs, gun found in my house, all that shit. Because I wanted to be like David Douglas. I wanted to be like Marno Hoyland. But I was nothing like them. I was soft, wet, like a vagina. Sorry, yeah, can I say that? My bad. Right here, fuck off, I have to go because I'll get a hard time if I don't go. I'm going. Right, thanks for coming in. And if you've not bought Lee's book, buy it. And Lee, I'm looking forward to the 9th. I'm fucking terrified. I'm not gonna lie, bro. At the minute, look at me fucking hand. Look at it, bro, look. Right, yeah, I better go. I'm sorry for gabbing. Yeah, and I'll see you this evening sometime. Lee, thanks for coming in. Shout out to everyone for coming in. Conan, congratulations on the Premier League, lad. Fucking kills me saying that, man. Liverpool champions 2024, 2025. Football breaks my heart, you know. But congratulations, I'm just praying we win tomorrow. Not for the fact we win a cup, just the fact we're in Europe. Right, I'm gone.